Indiana, obviously impressive. That's just an absolute truck. And now they're going to Michigan next weekend. Man, they're going to truck Michigan. What's the number on it?
Let's see.
Yeah. I promise you this. Indiana should be no less. If they are anything less than a touchdown, that is madness.
They're more than a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Minus 14.
Oh, God.
2 touchdowns, yeah.
Oh, so they're tired of losing Indiana money.
Yeah.
Wow.
They've covered every game.
Every game.
They have literally covered every game.
Well, and they just and that Michigan State game, they just won by 37.
Let's see if it's cheaper anywhere else. Like it may.
You know what I need to happen?
It's 14 or 14 and a half. Yeah.
You know what I need to happen? So it's been a common refrain that this Curt Cignetti has done like this crazy job there. Just, I mean, otherworldly. And we were on top of this very early thanks to Phil Steele.
Yeah.
Phil Steele came on the show and told us all about Curt Cignetti and all about the job he was going to do and how that was going to be one of the most improved teams in the country. And the job that he did at James Madison as they moved into FBS was just otherworldly. And so no one, not even Phil Steele, expected this. This is what I need. I need somebody that's like one of these really smart football guys. At some point, it's like, wow, the job Curt Cignetti's done at Indiana, amazing, right? You just don't see this. And for all the guys out there, he's ruining it for everybody that says it takes time to build a program. Because it does take time to build a program. It does. It takes time.
Yep.
Except for this guy.
Except for him.
So, how? I want the book about it, and I ain't got time for the book now because ain't nobody writing a book this fast. I need somebody to break down, how is he doing this, bro? How? Is it scheme? Is it a type of player he's going and getting? Is it motivation? Is it how many returners? How many guys? I know he brought a group from James Madison
to help establish the
but
culture
how do you
of this
do
is
it?
how we
You
do
know what I'm saying? This should be studied.
Yeah.
Indiana, this is
I want to know where all of their transfers came from, and not just James Madison, the James Madison to Indiana, but the other ones. Because he did talk about on College Game Day.
It's still the first time they've played together.
I know.
As a group.
Well, no, I would still even say
and the team stunk.
Right. Well, I would still say even if he's going after other guys outside of James Madison to bring to Indiana, and he says he looks at production over the school you played for or whatever, I'm like, right, but aren't other schools also? You're not the only one doing that.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I saw this video with him, and they were talking about how, you always think about, teams at halftime or whatever, and they ain't playing very well. We used to always say, oh, my gosh, these guys, these Bama kids, they're going to be fearing for their lives at halftime, right? You'd see Saban as he's walking off the field, and he's yelling at Holly Rowe or somebody, yes. Right? And it's oh boy. Cignetti, he says, I see this interview with him, and he talks about how he treats players and how he interacts with players. And he said if they're losing or they're playing poorly or whatever, when he comes into the locker room, he never yells at them. He's never negative about it. He's never, I thought this was real fascinating. It's almost like this reverse psychology thing. He's never negative with them, but with their winning big, that's when he's jumping on them and trying to get them to play it's 0-0.
Yeah.
Right? To not let up. This game is this, you come out of halftime and this is 0-0. That's when he gets forceful. But when they are not playing well and they're not losing, he's not screaming down at them. He's screaming when they're winning. Huh. I thought it was really fascinating.
Huh.
Anyway, the whole thing is just so crazy that this guy has pulled this off. 47-10 this weekend.
And they were down 10-0.
When are they gonna when's the clinker? Right? Guys might be in the damn college football playoff.
They should be. I'd imagine.
And they might truck somebody, too. Like, at some point, it is what it is.
There's a lot
He's
of
lost
teams-
his quarterback and is still winning games.
There's a few teams. Well, the AP poll is out. Indiana's up there now, so
It's amazing.
it is insane. They are, man.
Indiana football's never been good. Never. Like, no one's ever done that.